Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to learn about ordering numbers in ascending order. The word ascending here refers to ordering numbers from small to big. So let's begin. Our learning objective for today is we are going to arrange numbers in ascending order, that is from smallest to biggest. Our S to S for today are, the first step is we're going to put the numbers in place value chart. Step 2, we're going to compare one by one, starting with the biggest place value. Step 3, pick the smaller number as we are arranging numbers in ascending order. And the last step is we're going to repeat step 2 and 3 until all of the numbers are in ascending order. Example 1. Arrange the numbers in ascending from small to big order. So the numbers are, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 numbers. We're going to arrange these numbers from small to big. So let's start. So let's just rewrite the numbers up here as our reference. Step 1 just now is we are going to put the numbers in this place value chart. Do you remember the place value chart? We have a ones, tens, hundreds. So these are the hundreds families. 1,000, 10,000, and 100,000. So step 1 is putting all these numbers in their correct place value. So let's start off with 45,600. So I'm just gonna write down from the back 0, 0, 6, 5, 4. It's always safer to start filling in from the back. Second number is this one, 45,700. So 0, 0, 7, 5, 4. That's done, done. The third number is 0, 0, 3, 5, 4. Done. Next number 0, 0, 9, 5, 4. Just rewriting them in their place value chart from the back. And the last number is 0, 0, 1, 5, 4. That's it. Now we're going to start comparing one by one from the biggest place value. Now our biggest place value here is 10,000. So we're going to focus on, we're just going to focus on 10,000 first. We're going to focus on right here. So here, we're going to compare which numbers are the smallest. So we have 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. They're all the same. So when they are the same, you can't really compare because they have the same quantity. So moving on to the next one. So we have done 10,000. We have compared the 10,000. Now moving on to 1,000. Let's focus on these two numbers, 10,000 and 1,000. So we have 45, 45, 45, 45, 45,000. They're all the same, so we can't really compare them. So moving on to the next place value, which is hundreds. So we're going to compare these numbers right here. Remember, we are arranging the numbers in ascending order from small to big. So you want to pick the smallest number first. So let's compare the numbers in the hundreds column. So we have 6, 7, 3, 9, 1. Compare these numbers. Which is the smallest number? Obviously, it's 1 right here. So we know that this number is the smallest. So we're just gonna scratch that off from the list. So we know that this is the smallest number and it is the first number that we're gonna write for the answer later on. Next, comparing the next smaller number. So we have 6, 7, 3, and 9. Remember, we are ordering from small to big. So we have 6, 7, 3, and 9. The next smaller number is obviously 3. So just scratch that off from the list and write down number 2. So you know that this will be the second number where you will write as your answer later on. Moving on, you're going to compare the numbers that are left in this column. So we have 6, 7, and 9. Which one is the smaller one? 6, 7, and 9. So the smallest number is 6. So scratch that off from the list. So that's the third smaller number. Moving on, between 7 and 9, which one is smaller? Obviously, it's 7. So scratch that off from the list. That's number 4. And obviously, the biggest number is this one, 45,900. So that's the last number you are going to write as your answer. So as the answer, you can write it down as, remember, we want, let me just highlight it right over here. We want to arrange the numbers in ascending order from small to big. So the first number that goes in here is the smallest number, which is 45,100. So that's that. So you can scratch that off from the list. The second smaller number is 45,300. The third smaller number is 45,600, followed by 45,700, and the biggest number is 45,900. So we have arranged these numbers according to small to big. And we're done. Next, example 2, arrange the numbers in ascending order from small to big. This time there's a mixture of bigger number and smaller numbers. So nevertheless, we're just going to follow the S to S, our step 2 success for today. We're just going to do this very slowly, step by step. Rewriting the numbers up here. Then here's our place value chart. It helps if you have a place value chart at the ready, so you can just rewrite these numbers in their correct place value, and you can compare them one by one without getting confused. So remember, we are arranging the numbers in ascending order from small to big. So first thing first, we are going to rewrite these numbers in the place value chart. So the first number is this one, 819,024. Rewriting it from the back, so we have 420,918. So that's the first number. The second number is 455,198. Third number is 42958. Third number is 20088, and the last number is 09158. Next, we're going to compare the numbers according to their place value one by one. So starting off with the biggest place value, so we have 100,000 here, the biggest place value. So let's just focus on that one first. So we have 8 and 8 as 100,000. We can't really compare because they have the same value. Next, moving on to the next place value, which is 10,000. So we're going to compare two numbers here. We have 81, we have 89, we have 8, 8, and 1. Hold on. I see my mistake there. That should be 8 right there. There we go. So we have 81, 89, 888. We want the smaller number. We're going to pick the smallest number first. So we can't really choose 81 and we can't really choose 89 because obviously they are the biggest compared to these 8s. So obviously these two numbers will be the bigger number, so we're just going to compare these three numbers, but we can't really compare these three numbers because they're obviously the same. 888, they have the same value. So moving on to the next place value. So we have 85, 88, and 85. Now, so which one is the smallest number? So we have 85, 88, and 85. So obviously 88 is gonna be the bigger number. So let's compare this 85 and 85,000. They are the same. So moving on to the next place value. Let me just scratch that off. So let's compare. So we have 85,900 and we have 85,100. So which one is the smaller number between these two highlighted number in green? So we have 85,900, 85,100. Remember, we want the smaller number. So obviously the smaller number is 1. So we know that we are going to scratch that off from the list. So this will be the first number that we are going to write in our answer later on. So that's the first number. So what is the second smaller number? Again, comparing these two, this is 85,000 and this is 88,000. 85 is smaller than 88, so automatically the next smaller number is this one. Then followed by the third one. Now, next we're going to compare between these two numbers. So we have 81,000 and 89,000. So the smaller one is this one. Remember, we are arranging numbers in ascending order from small to big. So we are picking this one because it's smaller than 89. So the next smaller number is this one. You're going to write that the fourth number. And obviously the bigger number is 89,000. So our answer is, remember, we are arranging the number in ascending order from small to big. So the smallest number just now was 85,190. So that's the smallest number. The second smallest number is 85,924, which is this one, followed by 88,002, followed by 819,024, and the biggest number is 891,554. Now it's time for you to try, get a piece of paper, write down your place value chart, and follow the S to S for today is first, where you are going to rewrite the numbers in their place value chart and compare them one by one, starting from the biggest place value. It helps if you have a piece of blank paper, like how we used to. We used to do it last year during our lesson, if you can remember. Yeah, so just do this one by one and step by step and slowly. So let's quickly recap our learning objective and our SOS for today. So today we are arranging numbers in ascending order from smallest to biggest. Our SOS for today is the first one is we're going to put the numbers in place value chart. Second one is we are comparing one by one starting with the biggest place value. The third step is we pick the smaller number because we are arranging them in ascending order. The last step is we are repeating step 2 and step 3 until we have arranged the number from smallest to biggest order. I have included today's exercise in your home learning pack. It's labeled as Tuesday, 18th of January 2022, arranging numbers in ascending order from small to big. You can do it in pen or pencil. I really don't mind. Please do it slowly and please show you working. It helps if you have uh, a piece of paper with you for you to do your place value chart and putting in the numbers and compare them one by one. If you have any problems or if you have any questions, you can always contact me privately on my WhatsApp. So that's all for today, everybody. Good luck and bye.